Let's talk about relationships. They're supposed to be about love, connection, building a life together, but the reality is, a lot of them end up crashing and burning. Why do so many relationships fail? Did you know that 50% of marriages end in divorce? We need to understand why relationships fail in the first place. What are the root causes behind the heartbreak? We're going to dive deep into the 4 horsemen of the relationship apocalypse. Communication breakdowns, unresolved conflict, lost intimacy, and financial stress can poison a relationship. Communication is the cornerstone of any successful relationship. When that cornerstone crumbles, the whole structure is at risk. According to the Gottman Institute, 65% of divorces happen because of poor communication. Couples start to drift apart, stop listening to each other. They're caught up in their own needs, forgetting to connect with their partner. Misunderstandings fester, and soon, you're living like strangers. But it doesn't have to be a one-way street to Splitsville. We can learn to communicate more effectively, listen with our hearts, and express our needs healthily. Let's talk about conflict. Every couple argues it's normal and healthy to disagree sometimes, but it's not the fighting that's the problem, it's you fight. Research shows that constant criticism and contempt predict divorce with a 93% accuracy. When you're constantly criticizing your partner, you're chipping away at the foundation of your relationship. It's like throwing poison darts, creating an environment of negativity and hostility. But you can learn to fight fair. Address the issue without attacking each other personally. Disagree respectfully, listen to each other's perspectives, and find solutions together. Intimacy. It's the glue that holds a relationship together. I'm talking about emotional intimacy, that deep connection, that feeling of being seen, heard, and understood by your partner. But over time, that intimacy can start to fade. Life gets in the way, stress takes its toll, and couples can find themselves drifting apart emotionally. When that emotional connection weakens, the physical intimacy often follows suit. A 2020 study found that 15% of couples are in sexless marriages. But it doesn't have to be this way. You can rekindle that spark, prioritize intimacy, and make time for each other. Let's talk about money. It's a taboo subject for many couples, but it's also one of the biggest sources of conflict. A 2021 study found that money fights are the #1 predictor of divorce. It's not about the amount of money you have, but how you handle it together. Different spending habits and financial goals can create arguments and mistrust, but you can get on the same financial page, talk openly about money, and work together to achieve your financial goals. Relationships are hard work. They take effort, commitment, and a willingness to grow together. But most breakups are preventable. It starts with communication, trust, and a commitment to grow together. Don't wait until it's too late. Start addressing these issues today. Every relationship deserves a second chance.